Hello, good people, and welcome to another edition of Montez Ed Midday. It is what I like to call Fist Pump Friday. So, welcome to the show, good people. How we doing? Everybody's in the building. Everybody's in the building. I'm trying to bring back a raising the roof on this Flashback Friday edition of the show. Everybody raise the roof, wherever you at. Just start raising the damn roof. Maybe people start looking at you, wondering what the hell going on. But how we doing, good people? Hope everyone is doing well on this fine, magnificent Friday. The weather is beautiful. Did not expect that weather yesterday at all. My, oh my, oh my. If you're off today, thank you for being with us. If you're on vacation, you're doing stuff around the house, whatever it may be, if you're joining in on the show, we do appreciate you being here for sure. If today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. Special birthday shout out to my niece, LaShawn, who's in labor right now, or the baby could be here now, but either way, happy birthday to my niece, LaShawn. And I'm going to be an uncle again. Yay. Great uncle. Yay. So if today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. If today is your anniversary, whether in a relationship status or job or living or financially freedom, happy anniversary to you. If the raise kicked in and you're starting to see it, is the new job going well for you? Are your coworkers nice to you? You like your new neighborhood? Or your building neighbors, if you live in an apartment building, are they nice to you? Find out. You can. It's that time of year we wave at everyone and we smile at everyone. It's the best time of the year for that. Best time of the year for that. I know sports may put us in a place sometimes where we forget about the common things in everyday activity, but for some reason, we're not this time. Let's get through our pillars of the day. We're going to let it go, ignore them, give it time, don't compete, stay calm, it's on you, and laugh. There you go. You need to laugh. Everybody needs a good laugh every day. Go look at your high school yearbook photo right now. Let's do this. Flashback Friday. Do something different. Go get your high school yearbook and just reminisce with yourself one day. Just have one of those Flashback Friday conversations with yourself. Oh, the days of yesteryear. Oh my goodness. Like, let's say your grades wasn't that good and you riding in the car in the back seat and you start singing a song word for word. You may not be on key, but you're singing this song word for word. And one of your parents sing one more damn song that you know all the way through, and you got all them damn C's and D's on your report card. See, that's that old school right there. The counselor is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Stand up, ladies and gentlemen. The counselor is here for all the services that he does for sure. On this Fist Pump Friday, we're also raising the roof again. We're going back old school. We raising the roof again. If they can raise prices, we can raise the roof. Hmm? Hmm? You want to get mad? Order some fried chicken with two sides. Order that and have it delivered. I bet you won't do it again. I bet you better be hungry as hell. You got to be hungry as hell to do that to yourself. But those flashback Friday memory right there, that didn't hurt anybody, did it? You remember those conversations you would get yelled at for knowing a song all the way through, but you fail in English. You fail in math, but you can know that damn song. You can play that beat with your eyes closed, but you can't get the lesson together. Old schooling. Sometimes we need to go back there. The way school was back in the day, to me, we actually learned something. Have you talked with a kid today that's in like fifth grade? If it's not a STEM school, what the hell going on in school today? I got questions. What? And that's about the only grade you can talk to before they pull a strap on you. But what is going on in the school system? I don't see nobody with book bags, books, nothing. Tablet, laptop, nothing. I don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on. Just like last night. There was a play during the football game between the Patriots and the Steelers. It was a play that happened last night. But at the further discussion and listening and actually seeing video of this play, the ref made the right call. Was it the right call? At the time, it didn't seem like it. The play I'm talking about is when the Steeler center was about to hike the ball and he lifted his head up. He lifted his head up. And the Patriots jumped off sides. We all thought off sides until we saw the refs talking. Why are you talking that much on a call that easy? Oh, boy, we all wrong. I'll start. Everybody was cussing at the TV. Internet blowing up, going nuts. But after midnight, we know all the right answers. You see how that happens, referees? You see what happens when fans are wrong. When you made the right call, we come around and apologize to the NFL. Have the refs done that to us this year? Have the referees done that to us? Have they? No. Have they? No. But we do it to them. The over-under in that game was 30 points. That's the only reason I wanted to watch it. If there's going to be an NFL game that bad, I want to witness this. I want to be a part of history. Patriots threw 3 first-half touchdowns. First time that's been done since the days of Terrific Tom. Who saw that coming? I don't know what's going on in Pittsburgh. You got to tread lightly talking to Steelers fans. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. I'm with Ryan Clark. They don't have the best players anymore. They're going to get people that they need. I'm with him on that. You get the best that's available, not what you need. The best that's available. I didn't see the Steelers still with 7 wins. Where'd that come from? What we got over here? What the council say? Oh, the literature memory. Well said, counselor. Well said. I'm just confused on some things out there. And also, for the first time ever, the NBA gave us an in-season tournament. We all didn't know anything about it in the beginning, kind of like a fax machine, how it works. We didn't know in the beginning, but once we finally got one, we figured things out. I enjoyed the end game. Being legally blind, the courts were a little fucked up in the beginning, but they finally got the color coordination together. Remember that year the NFL had Jacksonville and the Rams playing different color uniforms, and the whole colorblind community came out of nowhere? Like nobody thought about that. But back to what I saw. I'm going to have to pay a little bit more attention to the Indiana Pacers. I'm going to have to pay a little bit more attention to them. I'm going to have to pay a lot more. I didn't know there was a referee's son on that team. Didn't know that. Talented team. Talented team. I have to pay a little bit more attention to them. Really am. I try to put my eyes on, other than the Lakers, I try to watch 2 other teams. I became very fond of the method that the Buccaneers had in their crowd, Deer District, Fear the Deer. Then I became a fan of Kawhi Leonard when he was in Toronto. So I was watching Toronto in a lot of the Bucks games. But I think now I'm going to shift it up. I'm going to go with the Pacers. Okay? Pacers. And I'm going to get back into this OKC thing. Shout out to my boys in OKC, by the way. Shout out to our boys out there in OKC for sure. But the Lakers game, talk about a blowout. I think people forget that sports is entertainment for us. Those teams, these leagues are designed to give us what? Entertainment. And when they do it, the first thing people say, it was rigged. The shit's a setup. Follow the story. What story? What? I thought this was a chess game. I mean, what? Where's the trust tree, huh? I thought we'd win this together. The pregame entertainment with TLC and Nelly, that was very interesting. Nelly has been everywhere. All over the place. All over the place. But I enjoyed Thursday night sports entertainment. as far as the NFL game. I didn't expect that. I was yelling at the TV over a call I thought was wrong by the officials, but after further review, okay, it was the right call to make. He made the correct call, but would you have made that call at that point? And the only reason they made that call because of who was the coach, Belichick. Because Belichick knows what? The rules. The rules. In the days of knowing the rules back in the day in Major League Baseball, Sparky Anderson knew that rule book. He knew that rule book, and that's how I feel Belichick is. If it had been anybody else coaching that team, they would have called offsides on the Patriots. If it had been anybody else coaching that team, they'd have called offsides. And I enjoyed the in-season NBA basketball tournament. That was awesome for sure. All right. We're going to get into the show today. And the show today, this segment is being brought to you by Summer Properties. South City living at its finest, single-family homes as well as apartments. The website is coming at the beginning of the year. Short-term housing or long-term housing. Pet-friendly as well. So stay tuned for that. I'll tell you more and more as the website becomes available. There you go for sure. The expectations of giving back. During this time of the year, we hear more stories, whether for profit or not for profit. But we hear the story of how to give back to your community, how to give back, period. How to get involved, different ways you can get involved. But when it comes to entertainers that are from your town, your city, your neighborhood, same school, they become bigger than life for us entertainment and sports world that could do some wonderful things when it comes to giving back to the community. But what is the expectations of that factor when someone of that entertainment field or sports field from the hometown, is there an expectation? Should that be the first thing they should do? Hey, I'm going to give back. I'm going to give back to the South Side. That's where I'm from. I grew up over there. I'm going to give 100 stacks to the South Side. But where are you giving that to the South Side? How do you make sure the money is going to the right place? If you're not giving it to an individual, you're giving it to a cause. I want to make sure the money is spent well, spent the right way. Go to the people that this money is for. How many times we heard stories where the money was stolen? Half of the donations are missing. I always question who's in charge of the money. Who? Anytime there's over $1,000, who in charge? Who? Just one person, right? That's when it comes to giving back, how do you want to give back? You want to give back the right way, the right cause, the right project. Maybe start something. What do you want to start? We're not talking about another bar for an athlete or entertainer in a hood. We know the property value cheap, but that's not what we're talking about. What are the expectations of giving back if you're in position to give back to your community? How do you do that? I mean, if you from fucking Chesterfield your whole life and you make it big and you donate money to West Alton, Illinois, make it make sense. Just make it make sense to me. Well, if you're giving to the whole state where you're from, okay, that's different. You can spread that out. You can spread that out. But what are the expectations? And the reason I bring that up, I saw a story, an article going on social media about hip-hop entertainers that in the black community, from the black community, part of the black community, grew up in the black community. But when they make it big, they get the hell out, and they allegedly forget where they came from, and they don't do enough deemed in the eyes of people today. They ain't done shit. They ain't done a damn thing. My question is, what you want them to do? What do you want them to do? Have you written that person that's from your school or your town you grew up with that made it big? Have you written them a letter, an email, faxed them, gave them the proper information to give back to a worthy cause you feel deemable by their financial donation? Have you done that? No, you're a clique. You ain't done shit in this damn time. How do you know? Then a lot of people in position to give back, they want to be anonymous. They know what they're doing. They know what they have done. Why does everyone have to find out what I'm doing if I'm doing something as a great cause? Am I doing it for clapback, clickbaits, hug, ass, a greater financial accomplishment? What's going on? Make that make sense to me. I don't get that part. And there's countless stories of it. Just think of any of them. Anybody that deemed to come from poverty, a bad situation, got some money right now, doing well for themselves. This time of the year, we see all kind of stories of people giving back to the community. But in the eyes of some people, we don't think the entertainers and sports figures from our hometown are doing enough, no matter where you may live at. Are they doing enough? I'm always hearing what's going on in California, New York, Florida, and Texas. I only hear about the good stuff here during the holiday time. We don't hear too much about the good stuff going on in the summertime, unless it's over 105 degrees. In the wintertime, unless it's below freezing. Whether year-round stories. People just don't need help 3 months out the damn year. But make it make sense. The expectations are giving back. Keep that story going on right there. All right. I have a new show. I don't know if any of you have played the ponies before. Don't know any of that. FanDuel over in Collinsville at the horse track. Yeah, Alex at the track. Hello, my man. But now, gambling is easy. It's right at your fingertips. Gambling and porn is right at your fingertips. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. You can do all that without leaving your house. You can gamble and watch porn. Why go to Vegas? Oh, you want that in person. There you go. But this new show on Max Bookie, I'm telling you, this show is what you need. It follows two guys, this Italian guy and this big black dude that used to play in the NFL on the show. But he hurt his leg, and now they're in business together. It's bookies. Let me tell you. Listen, I don't think I've watched a bad show in a long, long, long time. But this show right here gives you everything that you need. Far as surprise, the laughter is on point. On the show, the former football player character has a lot of baby mamas and a lot of kids. I'm talking double digits. This is one of the funniest shows I've seen in quite some time with a genre of this, with a show like this, dealing with a bookie or betting. It's a really, really good show. So check that out if you get a chance to. They got some good stuff on there. Really do. All right, folks. We know what's happening tomorrow. Go Navy. Beat Army. Go Navy. Beat Army. I'm telling you, it's only what? We get what? That maybe Memorial Day, Veterans Day, Pearl Harbor Day, and the Army-Navy game. That's the only 4 times out of the year people think about the military. To me. That's the only 4 times of the year that the military has even thought about. Those 4 times right there. The rest of the time, they don't think about shit. Nothing. It's not about us anymore. That's why tomorrow is that day. Whether you in, served or not, want to. Watching that game, yeah, I know it's low scoring, not the excitement that you want, but it's not about that. It's about the stories. It's about the damn stories. Listen to the stories tomorrow. Listen to the stories they're going to tell them. They're going to tell some phenomenal stories. The pride of those kids, where they got to go when this is done. But the Army-Navy game tomorrow. Go Navy, beat Army. And we also got the Heisman contest going on tomorrow. Heisman. He is man. He is man. I I want to know what goes on. I want to watch the whole thing on video, behind the scenes of the whole day. How long are they in that damn room? What they eat. You get to pick. You get a meat, a vegetable, salad. I mean, what they drinking on? I mean, I have so many questions about the Heisman presentation. Look at the people behind the guys that are up for nomination. Look at the crowd. They look like they're stuck, like they can't move. If they move, somebody will get yelled at. We saw you moving in the movie with Will Smith, I, Robot. When that damn robot did this. But the Heisman presentation, they don't look like they're having fun. They don't look like it's what they've accomplished over the collegiate year, over the college football year. You're being given this award for what you did this season. And they don't look like it's. I won. I'd like to thank my teammates and all my coaches and God. Thank you for this Heisman. That's boring. I want some excitement. Run up on a stage and chest bump the presenter. Point to the crowd. Do a little Hulk Hogan. I mean, they don't look like they're having fun on giving one of the greatest accomplishments to obtain in college football. I wish they have fun, but it looks like the kid from LSU could be the front runner of the Heisman. I didn't see that coming starting in the year. That's what she said. I don't know. The expectations of a Heisman Trophy winner, did you see it this season? It's okay. It's okay if you didn't. I sure did. I didn't see it at all, what Brian's saying. Fist Pump Friday, baby, and you know it. Fist Pump Friday is here for sure. But the He Is Man presentation is tomorrow as well as the NBA in-season tournament championship in Vegas. Vegas gets everything. Where did he get those wonderful toys? The Pacers against the Lakers. I'm watching that. Get your popcorn ready. Must-see TV right there. Must-see TV for sure. We're getting close to that time of the year, folks. I'm talking about fantasy football playoffs. Fantasy football season. Some of these bets will be collected. Some punishment going on. Some bad haircuts across the nation will be shown and worn. Okay? Fantasy football, it came and it went. It went by so fast. It went by so fast. What's up, Reagan? What's going on, boss? Trust me, by the time Vegas get done, they get in the NBA team. That's next. They got a baseball team, WNBA, hockey. I mean, they moving on up like the Jeffersons out there. I would move out there if I believed in that water. I don't trust the water in Vegas. I like Vegas. They have what, kids? 24-hour strip club. That's winning on any level out there. Any level to me. If you can gamble for 24 hours, you better see some teddies for 24 hours. Already in the bed. Fantasy football season is winding down, as well as NFL season. And I think this weekend, this Sunday, could be must-see football all day. I think a lot of people are going to say, don't talk to me right now. I'm watching the game. No. Do not wash my jersey this week, okay? Okay. Tell your mother I'm not dropping the kids out. She can come get them, okay? People will be making demands for this weekend. Silent Sunday. A lot of games important. A lot of 6-6 records out there. 7-6. We're about that tick time of the season. Oh, boy. NFL watch list will commence. These are the games we're watching. These are the games we watch. Hey, don't forget that karaoke is back at Caruso's in South City. Don't forget karaoke is back at Caruso's and down at Keener Plaza as well. Every other Friday at Keener Plaza, I do believe. But I think there's some good matchups this Sunday. If you're laying some cash, do not take my advice. This is entertainment purposes only. Okay. I don't give point spreads. The point spread. We don't do that. People get paid the big bucks to do that. You're just making chump change. You're making chump change. Changes in the building. The football season is coming to an end. It's like the end of the Super Bowl. That shit is sad. You know why? That's it. That's why half of America takes off that Monday. It's a day of mourning. We got to cry what our team didn't do. Cry if your team lost in the Super Bowl. You got to celebrate if your team won that night and Monday. You got to recover Tuesday. You got to go to work Wednesday to get your money from Ted in accounting. Ted, I need that money. Ted. The closer we get to the Super Bowl, it's like watching Steel Magnolias by yourself 5 times in a row. That's a lot. First on the dock, we got Tampa Bay at Atlanta. Atlanta doesn't know which way is up. I don't know how do some teams get themselves in that situation? We know young people and relatives that know you have the talent. They're going to chase the bag with you. I think these coaches in the NFL are doing the same thing. I think they're just chasing the bag. They'll hire me. What the hell? You know what you're doing? Nope, not at all. I'm telling you, they're going to start a reality show, find the next NFL coach. Coming up next, they're going to find contestants from the internet with no coaching experience whatsoever. You learn how to coach just by watching football. They're going to find that. Give me Tampa Bay on this. Give me Tampa Bay. Next up, we got Detroit at Chicago. Montez Sweat, baby. Since my youngest boy, Tim, did the show with me on Monday, our 7-year anniversary edition of podcasting, I'm going with Detroit. I'm rolling with Detroit. Next on the docket, we got Indy at Cincinnati. Which Cincinnati team is going to show up? Which Indy defense is going to show up? Interesting saga on as the NFL turns. Give me Joe Burrow in Cincinnati. Next up, we got Jacksonville at Cleveland. Cleveland has surprised me a couple of times this year. They have potential. They have the ability to win games. They just don't have that key word we're looking for, Daddy. What's that word? Consistency. They don't have it. I'm liking this Jacksonville team in so many ways. Whether they lose or win, they do it as a team. They don't let one man take the blame. They take it together. And I like the coach, Doug Peterson, with them. Give me Jacksonville. Next up, we got Carolina at New Orleans. When I lived in the state of North Carolina, shout out to Charlotte. Shout out to Mooresville. This was a rivalry. Because before Carolina had a football team, the people in Carolina were forced to watch Saints games, Falcons games, and Washington games. Those are the 3 choices before the Carolina Panthers got to Carolina. So they already had a fan base in New Orleans. You know, with each new NFL franchise, you're going to have a gung-ho of support. Carolina still has no identity to me. They keep making mistakes that linger with ownership to me. Give me who dat? Give me the Saints. Next up, we got Houston and the Jets. Houston. I watched Houston play a whole game when they beat my Denver Broncos. I blame that game, that loss that we had. You know, I'm going to let it go. It was weak. Let it go, Dre. Let it go. Let it go. Houston at the Jets. I used to love the Jets defense. They were so fast. It was so quick, the communication. I used to love the offensive line when my dude, the Brickashaw Ferguson, was there. Ah, that big son of a bitch. 6'7", 365 pounds, 7-foot wingspan in this corner. Used to love that Jets team. They just couldn't put it together. They thought they had it figured out when they went and got Aaron, but we know what happened. Old Sniper got him out for the season. I thought and think he would try to come back depending on how the Jets played down the stretch. And we've all seen what has happened there. Total shit catastrophe. Give me Houston. But again, I don't want to be fooled by Houston. They did this to us before. The days of Andre, boom, boom, Bad Beach Johnson, when he was there with JJ turned down for what? They had a squad. They didn't want to give them anybody. If they do this again, outrageous on all counts. Outrageous. But give me Houston over the Jets. Next up, we got the Rams at Baltimore. I still haven't seen a complete Baltimore game this year. No, not all the way through. Just highlights. That's all I've seen. I was forced to watch the Ram game. It was horrific. They all got the bag. They don't want to play no more. Give me Baltimore. Next up, we got Minnesota at Vegas. I still think Dobbs looks like a creative player. When you first get him, you got to buy shit. You got to get attributes. You got to create a hairstyle for him. You got to build him. He is the modern look of a creative player on any video game. Dobbs, quarterback for the Purple People Eaters of America. In the words of my good friend Charlie, my man, who is a Raider fan, Da Raiders. We were speaking yesterday about our next get-together, the next time Denver and the Raiders play each other. We're going to prepare a meal and watch the game together. But if I lose again, it's been since 2019 since I've beaten them. We got to up the punishment for me. We got to up the punishment for me. No funny haircuts and no tattoos unless it's what, kids? A tramp stamp. It's the only way. I get Charlie on the back of my ass. And if he loses, I got to come up with a bet for him. I don't know. Maybe make him braid his hair. I don't know. But no, we don't mess with each other's hair. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. But give me Vegas in this one. I like that defense. Their defense is a little nasty, especially at the linebacker position and up front. So give me Vegas in that one. Next up, we got Seattle at San Fran. I'm going to just go off what I saw. What I saw what San Fran has done this year and what I'm seeing and what I'm witnessing, it's like they're better than anybody out there at each position. It's like they worked on the things they need to work on. You ever had somebody got three or four things wrong with their car and they tell you, I'm going to work on this, get it together, and they do. And then we had that one friend do one at a time, and it shows. They went out there and worked on everything they need to get better at the position. Skill set, better routes, better playbook, better understanding of our opponent, their pros and their cons. It looked like San Fran did what teams in offseason should do, get better. And they did. I think San Fran's going to have a damn field day with Seattle. But again, that is Pete Carroll. But give me San Fran. Next up, this could cause an argument across the nation. Buffalo at the Kansas City Chiefs. My question is, which offense is going to show up? My co-host is only on Mondays. Only on Mondays, Reagan. Only on Mondays, D&D show. Only on Mondays. She'll be back this Monday. I will let her know you said hello. Buffalo at Kansas City. Which offense is going to show up? We know what Josh Allen is capable of doing. We know his pros and his cons. We know his positive and his negative. We know what that offense can do. And we know what Diggs is really, really good at. We know Buffalo very, very well. Fans do. We love them. And nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills. But maybe the pressure is off because they're not at home. Okay? That Kansas City team, they told us after week 3, something wrong with us. We don't know what it is. Remember that scene with Tango and Cash when Kurt Russell picked up his pistol? He said, somebody's been touching my gun. Something's up. And nobody listened to him. We saw how he got framed, or attempted to get framed. That's what Kansas City is feeling. Something is off. We don't know what it is. They can still dance, but they offbeat a little bit. Don't nobody know what it is. So which Kansas City team gonna show up? We know Mahomes can throw it behind his back, between his legs, with his eyes closed, biting a hot dog, sign an autograph. We know that he's impossible. He might be the greatest football player I've ever seen. That's my Chris Collinsworth. God, he's going to be calling the game. Please don't. Please, 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 please. I don't know who. Oh, God. Oh, we're in trouble that game. It's going to be so much man love in the mouth in that commentating of a game. And Mahomes can throw for 500 yards, 500, 600 yards. It depends on which offense shows up. I'm taking the benefit of the doubt here. Give me the Kansas City Football Chiefs. Field goal. Not field goal. Close game. Next up, we got Denver at the Chargers. Which Chargers team, are they going to fire the coach at the end of the year? They're going to do it before Christmas. Lord have mercy. Chargers coach need to buy Christmas presents right now. Hope you got everybody something. Side chick, side dude, some kid, yours or not. You better buy them something. Don't nobody want to hear just because you lost your job, you're going to be around here boo-hooing, being a Scrooge. You knew you were screwing this team up week 3. All that talent. Why can't you coach it? What? Tell us what the problem is, coach. See, I couldn't be a reporter. So, coach, what's the problem? Sir, could you please leave? It's no better with Denver. The plays Sean Payton, the playbook he gave that man, 600 plays. What's the game plan? Can you just break it down? How many plays per game do you want to use? I want you to know all 600. I'm going to call the plays as the game is going on. It's up to you to know them. How can you have success there? How? Is he trying to force him out by giving him a 600-page playbook? Is that the norm? Interesting what's happening in Denver this year. Just because they're my team, I expect them to go 17-0. No, that's selfish if you want your team to go undefeated. No, I wanted a better record than this. But give me Denver over the Chargers. Uh-oh. This is going to be another argument. Philly at Dallas. These are the games that are going to cause a fight at a house party watching the game. Fellas, come on over and watch the game. Ladies, come on over and watch the game. These are 3 games going to start a fight. The first one is going to be Buffalo and Kansas City. The second one will be Philly at Dallas. And I'm going to throw in an honorable mention. I'm going to throw in Indy at Cincinnati. That's my honorable mention. If Indy beats Cincinnati, fight breaking out in that house. So y'all put the good furniture up. Put them glass tables in the garage. Because there will be some furniture moving. That Philly and Dallas game, all the excitement. What Jalen Hurts Hulu gets, he wants. The other Kelsey brother. The one who married a woman from meeting her on a social media website, dating site. Nothing wrong with that. Wherever you find love is your damn business. Don't nobody care no more unless you tell them. Okay. Dallas. I keep hearing this about Dallas in this game. Dakota Prescott has to play perfect game. No turnovers. Minimize the mistakes. Understand field position and take advantage of time of possession. Put points on the board in every possession. if at all possible. That's what they're asking and would like to think Dakota Prescott is going to play. Does Dakota, need to play a perfect game for the Dallas Cowboys to beat the Philadelphia Fly with Me Eagles? Fly equals fly. Huh? Huh? What must be? Philly has shown me what they can do. When it's not working for them, running the ball, the offensive push, they talk it out. They figure out the moment right there. They don't look to the sideline. You got time for that. You're going to Phil Jackson this shit. Learn it yourself. We didn't already had spring workout. We had preseason, mini camps, virtual camps. You know the information is in you. Figure it out. Figure it out. I can't wait till one of y'all have a kid and they get about 12 and you done been through some shit. You done learned some shit. You're going to look at your kid and say, figure it out. Now go to bed, Joey. You're going to do it. In the end, Joey's going to appreciate it. Give me Dallas. I'm taking Dallas in this Philly game. I'm taking Dallas. But beware, if you are a Philly fan and you're hosting and Dallas Cowboy fans are coming, I'm warning you to ventilate the place because the perfume and cologne going to take over because they wear what? Too much. All right. Flashback Friday again has been brought to you by Summer Properties. South City living at its finest, locally family owned, multi-unit housing available, short term or long term. More information to come beginning of the year. Give you the website information and all of that if you're looking for a place to live. Whether short term or long term, right there for sure. Okay, so we did that. We talked about our expectations of giving back. What do you think that should be like, especially for people that made it big in music or television or a sports figure that's from your hometown? What do you think their give back should be? Should they give back? Did nobody give them shit before they made it? Huh? What they give me? Huh? Huh? What they give me? What I'm supposed to do? I bet some of them think that way too. What the hell they give me? I went to a damn public school. That's free. So I'm supposed to give back to a free school? Damn that. I can imagine an artist talking that way. I can imagine that shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, we also talked about the new show on Max. Or if some of you still call it Cinemax, HBO Max, I'm down with you. But it's called Max. It's called Bookie. It's 4 episodes up. If you want to laugh, I'm telling you right now, you tickle yourself. We talked about the Army-Navy game tomorrow. Go Navy, beat Army. The Heisman presentation is tomorrow as well as the NBA first ever in-game basketball tournament championship between the Pacers and my Los Angeles Lakers. I've gave you my winners in the NFL. We got Tampa Bay over Atlanta. We got Detroit over Chicago. We got Cincy over Indy. Jacksonville over Cleveland. Carolina and New Orleans. I'm taking New Orleans. Who dat? I'm taking Houston over the Jets. I'm taking Baltimore over the Rams. I'm taking Vegas over Minnesota. San Fran over Seattle. I'm taking KC over Buffalo. I'm taking Denver over the Chargers. And I'm taking Dallas over Philly. And don't forget Monday. We have 2, not 1, but 2 Monday Night Football games. It's that time of the year they give us holiday treats out here for everyone that's out there. For everyone, you got to do it right there. Well, folks, it's been fun. What a week this has been. We celebrated 7 years of podcasting. It was also the lovely Carla's birthday this week. Happy birthday again, Carla. And also today, my niece, LaShawn, she may already have the baby, but she was in labor a few hours ago, and it's also her birthday. So happy birthday, LaShawn. And also got a birthday shout-out coming from my cousin, Lori. Tomorrow's her birthday, so happy birthday, Lolo, or as we used to call her when we were kids, Roro. It's the niece and Bobby's girl right there. Enjoy your weekend, good people. Have fun. Be good at it. Don't get mad at anybody. Speak to people. Hug your friend. Sleep with a friend. Do what you have to do to make sure your friends are happy during this holiday season. Listen to people. Head nod. Mm-hmm. Give some, just listen. Don't give feedback, just listen. Wave at folks. Smile. Huh? Enjoy your day. And thank you for taking time out to listen to Montez at Midday. Enjoy your weekend, good people. Until next time. And we out.